Howdy, Desert Boy here. Yeah, I did go to the range today and I took the 30-30 and I took my 38 special Smith & Wesson Combat Masterpiece, the 4-inch barrel, because I'm evolving that into my everyday carry gun. So I wanted to go back and do just a little more practice, but it's pretty much I've started using that with the Galco shoulder holster, which I have used. When I bought the Galco shoulder holster, I made sure I bought a 4-inch revolver holster with it, along with the 2-inch one. The 2-inch one serves me with my LCR usually, and though it can also accommodate my 637 and my Colt Detective Special, as well as my LCR in X in 9mm. So, and probably could accommodate, because it's a J frame, probably could accommodate my 351, which is a 22 Magnum. But I used it primarily with my LCR. So now with the 4-inch one on there, I went ahead and today I went to the range and I practiced some doing more with the draw from the shoulder holster, which I did the other day. I didn't video it, but I did go to the range and do that after I'd had that other video day in the last video I talked about. So I do have on the Galco shoulder holster, right? And it's got, right, you wanna, I will show you that this gun is unloaded for the purposes of this video. It's not how I carry it, obviously. But once again, beautiful piece of work. Nice firearm. You know, shoots very precisely, nice sights. Really like this firearm. And I think on top it's even got the way it's grooved and things to reduce the glare. And this is actually, I found out, I think it's called a Bowman quick draw sight, not a Patridge sight, is what I found out in the 4-inch for the policeman. I believe that's what it's called, if I remember right. So anyway, I went there and I did shoot 6 rounds, and I have some video from the range of this 38 special 125 grain XTP bullet from Hornady, the American gunner, right? I also shot some more of the, oops, this one here is an FMJ. Okay, it's a Federal FMJ, but I don't have an example handy here, but it's just a full metal jacket, 130 grain. And then I also, oops, had a little shift there, shot, because I thought these looked interesting. I think when I think of 38 specials and older guns they shoot, although I had 158 grain lead round nose with me, I decided I wanted to, a semi-wad cutter or a wad cutter was oftentimes the kind of round that people like to use in 38 specials. Now this semi-wad cutter here at 148 grains, right? It's made in Starline brass because this is actually some 38 special, right? 148 grain for Cowboy Action, 850 feet per second, it says there. But that bullet shot very well as well. And I think there's a place in, you know, having heavier bullets for these, because they were more used to, you know, 158 grain rounds a lot of times in these guns. And so you're getting something like a 148 grain semi-wad cutter. It tends to want to perform well with that, from what I can tell. So that's what I did today. I'll show you some of the shooting video here shortly, but I just wanted to share that part with you about the Galco shoulder holster. You'll also see me reaching kind of back under my shirt if I show that part of the video, because I have speed loaders here. And then the other speed loading I used was the K-Pack, once again from Zeta 6. Because I find those to be, first of all, you know, there's a way that you can carry them if you have a couple of them. There's a way that I find to be kind of handy, which is you can carry them. You can kind of carry them together. If I can get it in here the right way. They kind of fit together like this, and it's kind of a handy pocket. And you got 12 rounds right there. Then I have, 12 more rounds, 2 6-round speed loaders. I forget which ones those are. Those are the HKS 10s. So, and those are for K-frames. So, I like both of them. I find these 8-6 ones to be very handy. Very good for a partial reload, because you can do just 3 rounds if you want. You can do a partial reload. But the other ones are great as well. So I did practice with both of those. So it's enough of me talking. If you want to see a little more, everybody's different. For me, where I'm at here, you can see how you have to work to get it to fit you. There's a little bit of work involved. They have a good videos. Galco does about it. When I bought mine, I made sure, and I bought the extra holster. I bought it on when they had a really good sale. So I got all those that extra holster and all that, probably for less than I would have paid for this vertical holster setup. Than I would have paid for the normal price. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you, and go ahead and watch a video. And as Desert Boy always says, be safe out there, whatever you're doing. Bye now. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Howdy, Desert Boy here. I just want to remind you one more thing. Always follow all your local, state, and federal firearms laws, rules, regulations, ordinances, everything to do with permitting, getting training. Make sure you're getting good training and understand operation of your firearm, and follow those laws, especially with CCW, EDC, or everyday carry, or hunting. Just make sure that you're in compliance with all those laws. And as Desert Boy always says, safety is always first. Remember all those basic safety principles. And as Desert Boy says, be safe out there, whatever you're doing. Bye now. So, this is a Hornady XTP at 10 yards, 125 grain. Shot these 4 first actually, and these 2 instead of shooting 2 in 1, doing a double tap +1. So it's at 10 yards with the K-38 Combat Masterpiece 4-inch. So we got the K-38 Combat Masterpiece still, 4-inch. Shot 2, one here. I think this one, and then the next I did a double tap. I think one here, and up here, 10 yards, 130 grain American Eagle FMJ. So that's the K-38 Combat Masterpiece. I shot the HSM 148 grain semi-wad cutters, Cowboy Action lead at 10 yards. And I shot this here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this seems to like those pretty well too. So this time I'm still shooting the same semi-wad cutters, the K-38 Combat Masterpiece, okay? As you can see at 10 yards, it's still shooting well. I believe it went something like this. 1, 2, and then 3, then 4, 5, 6. So still decent shooter at 10 yards. So this was shooting 130 grain FMJ American Eagle at 7 yards. This was strong hand only, and it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad for the K-38 Combat Masterpiece. Still 7 yards, 130 grain FMJ, only shot 3 rounds with my weak hand or my off hand, however you want to put that. Usually for me, which is my left hand, right hand's my strong hand. So I shot these as 1, 2, 3. So still not bad for the K-38 Combat Masterpiece at 7 yards.